guys, coming at you with another YouTube video. Again, very late at night, very dark, but let's get into it. So this is going to be a continuation of last video. So if I go to my right here, you can see we have that WonderPad loop pulled up, the insert pulled up. So to turn this into like a sample, basically, we have to use Edison. So we have to double click here, go into audio editor. You can also use Command E. Click that, and that's going to pull up Edison for you. So now you can exit out of this. So now you have Edison pulled up here. Now, what you can do in Edison is a number of things, but how to open them is click this little toolbox here. So you click the toolbox. First thing we're going to do is just amplify this. Next thing we're going to do is reverse the polarity, normalize it, loosely normalize it, declick in, declick out, center it, and that basically just did all the default things of converting it into something new, running it through Edison. You don't even have to necessarily do any of that to use what we're about to do in Edison. So anyways, all right, what we have right now, if I play the Edison sample, is this. So now if I go to, let's say, drum loop stretch, accept that, and then I also go to pitch shift, let's see, do we want that higher or lower? Well, let's see what it is right now. And then let's see what it would sound like. Higher? No. Let's try lower. No, I don't really like any of those. So what else can we do? Well, we can fine tune it. No. That sounds pretty good. That sounds alright. Let's try this one more time. I like that one more. We can also do things unrelated to pitch, so we can bring this up. I like that. Alright, we're going to accept that. Okay, that didn't change too much, but it changed it somewhat significantly, as you could see there. Next, what we're going to do is just, again, do some more default stuff, trim any side noise, any top noise if there is there, add in some markers. Oh, next we can add a reverb now, though, so that'll sound like... Ooh, that sounds interesting. Try that. So with the markers in, it's like almost treating those as its own thing. So as you can see, it goes dun 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 dun. So it's like playing those like they're their own thing. So next we can go to, let's see, blur. Preview that. That might be too high for a mix. Let's try it right. Just try it at 10%. Or even do 9%. 9%. Okay. Blur's kind of just gonna smash or combine all of those sections into together a little bit. Alright, so we've blurred it now. We can equalize. Accept that. Next we can noise profile. Again, just more clean up everything. Let's see what that sounds like. That doesn't sound too bad. And because we're kind of just, showing what each thing does, I'm not too mad about just going through things and doing almost like random things. Let's tune the loop. Alright, and cut out this end part. Zoom in. Every once in a while when you use a tool, it's going to add an extra fade / end to it. You can kind of just cut those out where you need to / want to. Keep zooming. Sorry, I'm probably getting really close to the camera. Or you can just see the top of my head. Not even sure. Keep zooming. You can really zoom in. Anyways, let's get it right on the dot. Okay, there we go. To zoom out quickly, we just do that. Then go edit, trim. Alright, so what do we have? Oh, that's not bad. I don't really like the markers here, so I'm going to delete these. But the other markers I do like. Okay. So next I'm going to... It's pretty much everything you can do. Yep. Oh, you could also convert this to a piano roll, which is actually pretty cool if you want to, like, play stuff. But we're not going to do that for now. So I'm just going to, because we have no reason to. So I'm just going to save this as a new, save it as Wonder Pad Sample. Save that. I'll go here, go Finder, Downloads, Wonder Pad Sample, throw it into here, change the, again, icon, and let's do, what else could we do? Let's do a piano. Change the color, like that. Okay. Click enter. Oh, click on it, click enter. Alright, cool. Drag it in. It's not going to be the length it is, or you want it to be anymore, because of that tail it had at the end, but that's okay. You'd either just have to change tempo, or you would have to, to stretch it, or leave the tail, or something like that. But anyways, we're going to see the difference between the sample now and the loop. So the loop from last video, if you didn't see it, I would definitely go check it out. That explains a lot more of this stuff in depth earlier. It sounds like this. So pretty simple. I accidentally clicked key on my keyboard, set off the piano roll. But now the sample that we just made sounds like this. And then I guess if we were to stretch this to make it sound like we can do that, so I'm actually just going to stretch it to make it in line. It would sound like this. So even though it's technically the same tempo, it actually sounds slower because we had the tail, which we removed, which cut off some of the time. So yeah, but that's pretty much the introduction to sampling using Edison. I'll be using Edison much more. Maybe not have my own individual video on it like this, but I will be using it definitely to show you much more of how it works and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry if you didn't get everything or catch everything that I was doing there just now. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Signing off, and be good people.